Hi everyone, it's Anna here. I haven't done a video for a couple of weeks because things have been really busy, and I just thought I'd give you an update on how everything's going with me at the moment. There's a bit to fill you in on actually. Since my last visit with my last doctor, the first doctor I went to see who dated me and everything like that, I kind of felt like he wasn't he didn't have enough information for me. Like when I asked him about diet and stuff like that, he couldn't really tell me what to avoid being pregnant. And you know, I asked if, when I looked at my blood test results, I asked if how my hormone levels were looking, and he said he didn't test for them, which I thought was a bit strange. And he said, well, you said you're pregnant and I believe you. And I'm like, well, I guess this is what I get for just walking into it. I'm not saying anything against all bulk billing doctors, but this particular doctor was just a random walk-in. When I was living up the road in Bulli, not far from here, we went regularly to a doctor which was close to home, like a really good medical practice there. And they actually handled everything with my previous miscarriage. So I spoke to my husband about it, and even though it's not bulk billed, I do get some back on Medicare, and it ends up being about $80 a visit, plus $35 you get back from Medicare. Look, you pay a bit extra, but geez, it was a great visit. So I went there today and I found Dr. Amy, her name was, really good, really great doctor. She took my blood pressure, she weighed me, asked for my family history. I guess the decision to get another doctor also because kind of came from, they've got a really wonderful program that my sister-in-law told me about. It's a midwifery program at the Wollongong Hospital here in where we live, and she said to book in as early as possible because it's very popular. So I ended up getting on the waiting list for that because it is already full, like I predicted. But during the courtesy call, the midwife called me to say that I am on the waiting list. I didn't get a spot, but then I also said, is there anything else I should be doing? Because it kind of felt weird just going, done my blood test, alright, come and see me a week before your next scan and then we'll book it in and we'll take it from there. Which is what my first doctor had told me. So anyway, she informed me that as soon as I'm pregnant, I need to book a place at the hospital. I need to do a history check, all this kind of stuff, which my original doctor didn't tell me to do. And I thought, after having a chat to her, I thought, yeah, well, I do need to find a new doctor now, I think. So off I went. I've seen the doctor today. There were some things that were missed on my original blood test, like my, I think they were like, you know, any diseasal issues or anything like that, I don't know. He only tested for like liver function and thyroid and stuff, and it all looked good, but, he hadn't tested for a bunch of other things that needs to be tested for when you're pregnant. So, I went and got that done today, which was fine. And I also queried the day of my last period, so I am booked in for a dating scan, which I'm really excited about, and that will be 2 weeks from this Saturday, and today is Friday, so I guess that's 2 weeks from tomorrow. And it's on a Saturday too, which is great because I can bring my husband with me and we can find out if everything's going okay. I feel a bit weird about things. The last couple of weeks, my symptoms have been the same, really. I have not been so hungry. I've kind of gone really weird with food. I don't know what I want to eat most of the time. I've been getting like an underlying car sickness kind of feeling, and I'm just been fussy with food. And when I do feel like eating something, it's not usually something that's good, like pizza or something like that, which is really not in my diet anymore, you know. But since my decision and since the previous doctor's recommendation to increase my carbs a bit, I have been a bit more lenient with my diet, and I think I've put on a bit of weight. I'm not feeling the best for it, but I don't know whether it's just morning sickness or I don't know what the go is really. I'm just going to try and keep my diet healthy, I guess. I'm still not eating processed food or anything like that. Still haven't touched any bread. But it's the little things, like we had white rice with our curry last night, and I don't usually eat white rice, but I had this urge to, all I'm feeling like today, all I've wanted today is a hamburger, you know, like it's weird. And I think it's because the more I'm eating carbs, the more my body wants them, and I think that's part of the vicious thing about having carbohydrates in the first place. So I don't know if it's pregnancy related or not, but I find myself in a tough spot. So if anyone else out there has any helpful information, if anyone's been pregnant and gone full term on the low carb high fat diet, please comment and tell me about your experience, because I want to do the right thing, but it's hard because as much as the right thing might be to eat some meat and veggies, I don't feel like eating that at the moment. I couldn't look at bacon at the moment. I don't want sausages. I don't, which is what I usually always eat, bacon and stuff like that. So, or cheese. I don't want any of it. I just want banana. I've been making banana thick shakes, which is just banana, cinnamon and milk, and I've been having those a lot too. So yeah, I don't know. I've just been fussier. It's weird. Last night was the first night I didn't have to get up and wee in the middle of the night, which is really cool, but it kind of makes me feel a bit nervous as well. The doctor appointment I had today, I've still had usual sore boobs, lots of gas, which has been very pleasant, extraordinary gas, like full on, make my husband leave the room kind of gas, which is pretty bad. I've been really tired, still having day naps, but I just noticed when I did go to the doctor today, she did a urine test anyway. She'd like to confirm that I was pregnant, whereas my first doctor just said, oh, you said I was pregnant. You said you're pregnant, I believe you. This doctor said, I'm sure you are, but I'd like to confirm it, which is great. It's thorough. It's wonderful. She had one of those doctor tests, which was like a little plastic square rectangle-y thing where you get the urine and you drop it in and it fills up. And the lines weren't very strong. They were both the control line and the pregnancy line were quite weak, which makes me nervous. So even though last time, I haven't told you guys, but last time last time I actually, when I was getting my little pee on a sticks at home, my little pregnancy tests, I had a progression line getting darker and darker and darker. I ended up with about 6, and they all got darker and darker, which was really cool to see. But that was a while ago. I haven't tested for since I went and saw the doctor the first time. I haven't tested since. So to finally wait all that time and then go to a doctor and then the lines aren't that strong. She said she wasn't worried about it because, you know, and she's testing my HCG levels in my blood and everything like that too. So she said she wasn't worried. She said, yeah, because it was in the middle of the day and I've been drinking a lot of water all day anyway. But if anyone out there has tested really strongly at home and then they've gone, you know, same situation, they've gone to the doctor and the test wasn't that strong, yeah, let me know. Let me know if you've, you know, whether it's turned out for you or not. I really hope it does work out. It's making me feel a bit nervous about things. I kind of hate not knowing about something. I like to have things resolved and sorted, and I hate this limbo feeling, but I'm glad that I did change my doctor. I'm glad that my test, which was originally meant to be on the 1st of December, is now in 2 weeks' time on the 15th of November. So I'm excited. A bit nervous about it. Let's hope everything works out, guys. I hope everyone out there watching this, I hope you're having success with your pregnancies, and I hope it's all coming to term really nicely. I'm going to leave you with my belly shot now. I should be 7 weeks on Tuesday. That's a rough calculation. So let's see how we go. I don't think there's any changes to my stomach unless it's been an extra weight I've put on in the last couple of weeks. But have a look anyway. Here it is. So I'm about 7 weeks. Side view. I can't see any change really. I've noticed my scar has been actually I'll show you my scar. just in case there's anyone else out there that's been in the same kind of situation. You can't really see it that well, but if you see there, that's my skin graft, and it dints in quite low here. That's the weakest point right there. And then the scar just goes from hip, which has been, it's always a bit redder where my pants sit, from hip, so it ends around here, all the way around to there. So that's my scar. That's my belly shot for the moment, and we'll see how it goes from there, guys. Yeah, I'll keep you posted. I'll let you know how I go. Yeah, as I mentioned, I've been feeling pulling on my scar, like pressure. Maybe that's my uterus getting bigger. Let's hope everything's moving the way it should be. I don't know. It's 6 weeks, 7 weeks now. Some of my symptoms seem to be easing off a bit, so let's hope everything's still on track. I'll let you know when I know more. Thanks, guys. Take it easy. Bye.